One, I'm here in the herb bed today, just ready to look it over. Um, it looks like it's going to need some actual, thinning a little bit. There's a lot of mint, and some of it went to seed. I think it just needs to be cleared out a little bit, spruced up a little bit. And over here, let me give you a view. There's some sort of, I guess, oregano here. That's, yeah, I think it might be Greek oregano. Look how long it is. Very leggy, as they say. I think I need to prune some of that back. And because underneath, here are chives. They're just getting buried and pushed down here. I'd like to see a nice bed of chives here. They had some flowers on them that weren't even seeing. So I think we definitely have to give this a trimming, a haircut, some thinning out. Not today, but I'm just looking things over to see what needs to be done. I'm also looking at that fennel, which I love seeing that tall fennel with the seed. We're going to leave that, but I want to get in between and weed out some of that. I want to make room for thyme. We don't have thyme in all of these herb beds, and I love thyme, so I'm going to make some room within these beds for some thyme. Make time and place for thyme. As I'm walking up the path here, I noticed that there is some animal excrement, and it happens to be from a fox. And it's Nari that let me know that when I see seeds in it and things like that, that's a fox. The other day, I saw outside the gate 4 rabbit feet just sitting there. So I'm attributing it to the fox, and so I may do a little video on the fox at some point. I'm going to be doing some mulching today with this dried cut grasses. I was a little surprised when I came here and saw that Nari uses it for mulch around plants. And I know back at home, like I wouldn't do that. I guess I would be afraid any seeds of any kind of grass would get in there and take root. But I'm sure some maybe do along the way, but I looked around and it seems to be working out pretty well overall, that the grasses make a mulch. So as I have been gathering up some grasses for the mulch to put around the roses, I do have to be mindful, and I am. The other day when I was walking through there, I saw right now, that hole here has some yellow jackets in there, probably a colony. And so I pointed out to Nari. She's hoping that a skunk will find it and do its number on it. So I hope so too. Okay, so I mulched all of the roses, and this kind of completes the last few days of work on them after deadheading them and pruning them and taking all the little sort of yellow or blighted leaves off. And we had fertilized them as well. And that was really interesting to me because we fertilized with something made out of banana peels. I'm going to show you. Nari told me that roses like bananas, and so she makes a fertilizer out of just banana peels fermenting. This bucket on the right, the white, was 3/4 full, had some liquid in it, maybe some rainwater, and that's what we used, like the sludge and the water, to fertilize the roses. Here's another one that got started. That's actually one of my bananas now, fresh banana peel that I'm adding to the mixture, and I'll just kind of show you the kind of sludge it makes. It softens it up. I'm going to turn it a little bit so you can see. And she said that, like that other bucket, it's like over a year's time of just bananas just fermenting. And so I think I have to remove that sticker. I don't want Nari to see the sticker. But anyway, this is how to make a banana, fermented banana fertilizer. Okay, I took care of that sticker and did some more tossing and turning of it. I'm going to put the lids on now. Also, to be interesting, there's no odor in this. And when I was putting it around the plants, honestly, just a very slight sweetness of the banana. Not like it smelled just like banana, but there was a little sweetness. So it's better than really pungent fertilizer. So these are a lot of the elephant garlic that we had harvested my first day here. And Nari said I could go back and harvest the ones where the pods are now open again. There's a couple over here and a couple in the beds. Actually, there are several more in the beds where the seed pods have opened. That's what we need to know. And then I can now dig them out and behead them. Well, we got another 5 beautiful bulbs of garlic. The 6th one over here, as you can see, it happens here and there where it's buried so deep it breaks inside. So only a little bit of that garlic came out. Now it's time to separate them from their stalks. Here's where if I had a camera person, you could have watched me do it, but the deed actually. But you could see what the shovel did. And now I'll just throw these with the others and let them dry out. So for those who are wondering about the compost where we dump it, it all just gets dumped out here in this patch. And Nari's not making dirt, so we don't have one of those composters where we're actually trying to layer and make dirt to use for fertilizer. She just lets it, feed some of the animals and break down and that kind of thing. It's just not a compost that we're going to reuse as fertilizer. And over here is where I threw the weeds, or we throw out the plants we're pulling out, and they dry out and they end up becoming part of the burn pile at some point. So these are some of the extra places we have to work with. These piles, of course, are outside of the gate, or the fence and gate. So that's why animals can come over. Some deer came over and ate some of the cut off roses yesterday. So I'm locking up now the gate and finished my task for today, my assorted tasks. It's a little cooler in general out here, but it gets warm when you're doing the work in the sun, as you can see by the sweat. They always say I have a heart on of sweat on my shirts. So anyway, right now nature is calling, and the good thing of being out here where there's no one around is that the calling can be answered anywhere. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks for joining me. Ciao.